On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 thigh-high stockings, a sultry sight to see. Beneath the Christmas tree, where passion's key, unlock this gift for you from me. Welcome back to On the Horizon. This is Melrose Michaels. I am your host, and I'm here to share what's worked for me in building my adult creator business to try to make building yours just a little bit easier. Let's get into today's episode. Assembly4 are a collective of sex workers and technologists working to bring the overall cost of advertising down for sex workers through their ad platform Tryst.link, educate clients through the Good Client Guide, and much more. Assembly4 caters to all genders and demographics and raises funds for organizations to fight for sex workers' rights, the decriminalization of sex work, and against exploitation in the sex industry. Learn more at the website assembly4.com for the word, not the number. Elevate your holiday earnings game. My goal for this episode is to have you leaving here with seasonal strategies that unlock the full potential of your fan site, clip store, and fan DMs to make it a record-breaking December season. Today, we're focusing on the holiday hustle so that you can implement some of these tactics across your platforms and turn your adult empire into a holiday cash machine. I want to take this opportunity to introduce all of you listening to SWR Data, my other company, in case you're not yet familiar. SWR Data is on a mission to survey adult creators like you. Ultimately, the mission of this is that we want your feedback about challenges you face and how the adult industry can better serve your needs. Our goal is to collect your experiences, opinions, and observations about the current state of the adult industry, and then we'll use this data to advocate for the necessary changes to make it better for us, the creators. Ultimately, the people in power don't have the lens, because they've never been creators, to build products, platforms, and services that cater to us, the actual creators themselves. They simply just don't have the lens to know what our needs are. SWR Data is that lens. However, I can't do this alone, and I genuinely need your help. So for that reason, we're inviting any creator who's willing to participate in our qualifying survey, which helps us understand your expertise as an adult creator. By taking the survey, you can start participating in future paid surveys, and our ultimate aim is for the CEO squad to have an additional income stream through SWR Data's surveys alone. Your experience as a creator is valuable, and I think it's time that you get paid for it, don't you? This is a collective effort, so if you're interested in participating and getting paid for future surveys, let us know you're interested, and we'll DM you the qualifying survey link so that you too can join us in this mission. In case you're new here, you should also know that all of the info we put out here is free. So if you find value in what you learn here today, please take a moment to share it on your socials so that other adult creator friends that follow you can also benefit. We don't gatekeep here at SWCEO, and we'd love it if you didn't either. In fact, one of the very few paid things that we actually offer creators are PDF downloadable content calendars and scripts over in our shop on SWCEO.com. And to be honest, if you use those ideas and scripts, you're going to make more money than they cost you to purchase to begin with. But we also have completely free ones that you can download with no strings attached. However, in case you missed it, this week in our shop, we released 2 new items, one being the new latest spicy messaging script, and the other being the December content calendar, which includes captions and calls to action to make sure that you make the most money possible while using them. We're already getting amazing feedback on it, so be sure to check it out. Just head over to SWCEO.com/shop to download these and put them into use. Now, I would love to take a moment to publicly thank Britannica at Britannica Mask for their feedback. She tweeted, "Shout out to SWCEO. She's amazing, and following her advice has been amazing for my adult career. #thank you." That is super sweet, and that means everything to us here at SWCEO. Me and Bryn literally thrive off of these comments and testimonials, so thank you for taking the time to write that. That's kind of why and what keeps us going here at SWCEO. Stay connected with us across our socials at SWCEO on Twitter and Instagram, and /SWCEO on YouTube. Finally, please remember, for those of you who are new here, there's never any need to keep or take notes during these episodes, because we do take these episodes and turn them into written blog posts that you can refer back to over on our website, SWCEO.com. With all of that being said, let's get into today's topic. The holiday season is more than just a time for spreading cheer. It's also a golden opportunity for adult creators to boost their earnings. And as the year winds down, savvy creators know that embracing the spirit of the season can lead to substantial financial rewards. So today, we'll discuss 3 ingenious holiday strategies that will help you maximize your income across your creator fan sites, clip stores, and PPV DMs, all of which I've used in my career personally or have implemented some variation of. Disclaimer on this, these are Christmas themed, so if you do not celebrate Christmas, these may be a little less valuable to you or require more reworking on your part to implement variations of them. That being said, the first strategy is what I'm calling the 12 Days of Christmas. This timeless holiday classic is more than just a catchy tune. It's a blueprint for captivating your audience's attention and creating a sense of anticipation. We're going to explore how to adapt this concept to your fan site, clip store, and PPV DMs for 12 consecutive days leading up to the holiday. This strategy requires 12 distinctive pieces of holiday content, making it the most time-intensive of the strategies we'll talk about today. That doesn't mean that the other strategies that you'll hear later on in this episode won't work for you, though. The other tactics we're going to go over require 2 pieces of content or none at all. So even if this one is too content heavy, I do have other ones that will work for you, so stay tuned. And just a note, because this one is so content heavy, it is also the most lucrative. The 12 Days of Christmas holiday strategy is a brilliant way for adult content creators to capitalize on the festive season and engage with their audience in a unique and creative way. By creating 12 distinctive pieces of content that align with Christmas themes, adult creators can effectively monetize their platforms and offer their fans something special to enjoy during the holiday season. For example, reworking the classic 12 Days of Christmas song or poem with adult content creator spins on it can add a fun and playful twist for the additional holiday-themed content. By creating videos and captions that align with each day of Christmas, creators can offer their fans a unique and engaging experience that is both festive, alluring, and maximizes earnings. First, you're going to need to rework the 12 Days of Christmas song itself into 12 content ideas that you want to do. During the stage, you have to carefully choose each piece of content that aligns with your personal boundaries and comfort levels, as that is the only way that the strategy will be both authentic and enjoyable for you and your audience. And remember, the song itself escalates in numbers of items, so you have to incorporate those numbers into your content idea. Here's the original framework of the song to refresh your memory. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. And then the song repeats, and then it adds these other elements. 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens, 4 calling birds, 5 gold rings, 6 geese a-laying, 7 swans a-swimming, 8 maids a-milking, 9 ladies dancing, 10 lords a-leaping, 11 pipers piping, and 12 drummers drumming. So here is the numbers element that I mentioned that you're going to want to consider. I'm going to give you 2 of my personal 12 Days of Christmas outline so that you can get your wheels spinning. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me red lace to wear next to the tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 thigh-high stockings and red lace to wear next to the tree. So now you can start to see how I'm reworking the song to align with adult content. But what is the actual content I'm creating? So for the first day of Christmas piece of content, I would film something in red lace lingerie, either a striptease video or lingerie worship type of video. And then for the second day of Christmas piece of content, I'd film something that incorporates thigh-high stockings, like maybe a stocking fetish video or a foot fetish video. Additionally, creating poetic captions to accompany each piece of content can add an extra layer of creativity and engagement for your fans. By integrating the lyrics and the themes of the 12 Days of Christmas into your captions, you can further immerse your audience into the holiday spirit and entice them to explore and purchase your content. Let me demonstrate this to you using the same exact examples from my own 12 Days of Christmas playbook. So for the first piece of the 12 Days of Christmas content, the red lace lingerie striptease video, I would use a poetic caption like this. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me red lace lingerie, a sight for all to see. Underneath the Christmas tree, a tempting mystery. Unlock this clip and set desire free. And because I have the call to action, unlock this clip, right there in the poem itself, I can now use this caption for a locked clip on my fan site feed, as a locked PPV message, or as a locked mass message on a platform like SextPanther. But how do I modify it for my clip store? Easy. You simply replace unlock with purchase in the caption. Then that same caption is ready with your call to action for your clip store description. Here is a modified example. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me red lace lingerie, a sight for all to see. underneath the Christmas tree attempting mystery, purchase this clip, and set desire free. You could even rework the same captions call to action to work for a live cam show on your campsite or video call on Sex Panther. The live cam show promotion might look something like this. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me red lace lingerie, a sight for all to see. Underneath the Christmas tree attempting mystery, join me live on cam right now and set desire free. Or for a pay per minute video call to action, maybe it would sound something like this. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me red lace lingerie, a sight for all to see. Underneath the Christmas tree attempting mystery, I'm online for live calls now, let's set desire free. As you can see, there's no shortage of ways to use this tactic in terms of what platforms you're implementing it on. If you're enjoying this podcast episode so far, please take one moment to share it with another one of your adult content creator friends, because you know what the rule is here. We do not gatekeep, and we want to make as many adult creators' businesses as easy as possible. And you sharing this episode with them might do exactly that. Thanks so much in advance. The same content can be used across a wide variety of platforms, helping you maximize and monetize 12 times over on each. Let me demonstrate with one more example using my second day of Christmas content idea, the 2 thigh-high stockings or stocking fetish clip. And then here are the captions I would use for it as a locked clip on my fan site feed, locked PPV DM, or as a locked mass message on Sex Panther. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 thigh-high stockings, a sultry sight to see. Beneath the Christmas tree, wear passion's key. Unlock this gift for you from me. Then you can rework it for the clip store description. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 thigh-high stockings, a sultry sight to see. Beneath the Christmas tree, wear passion's key. Purchase this clip for you from me. You can then reformat it again for a live cam show promo post. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 thigh-high stockings, a sultry sight to see. Beneath the Christmas tree, wear passion's key. Join me live to accept this gift from me. And additionally, a live pay-per-minute video call promotion. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 thigh-high stockings, a sultry sight to see. Beneath the Christmas tree, where passion's key, I'm accepting live calls, a gift from you to me. Or a gift for you from me. Sorry. Something to note about this strategy is that you'd have to start publishing the content as of December 13th to push out one piece of content daily until Christmas in order to cover 12 consecutive days, and this includes weekends. Hopefully this demonstrates at least the general idea of how to use this familiar Christmas song to guide content creation, copy, and distribution so that you can monetize 12 times over during the holiday season. Ultimately, the 12 Days of Christmas holiday strategy offers adult creators a unique opportunity to connect with their audience in a festive and playful way by creating distinctive and engaging content that aligns with the holiday season. You can effectively monetize your platforms and offer your fans something special to enjoy and look forward to the 12 days leading up to Christmas. Now, I know some of you listening are probably like, whoa, Mel, that is an insane amount of content to pump out, and I get that. The strategy is likely going to work best for creators who run their business in a very content-heavy way, like I do personally. But stay with me again, because the next 2 holiday tactics are much less intense in the content department and can still make you a pretty penny if implemented correctly. The second strategy that I want to cover is the naughty and nice list. Santa's not the only one making lists during the holidays. I'm going to explain how you can curate your own naughty and nice list of fans in different ways to monetize different platforms. This strategy only requires you to film 2 pieces of content, a nice video and a naughty one. Typically for me, the nice video is a 10 to 15 minute long video wearing white or silver lingerie and being incredibly generous with the acts in the video itself. So maybe it starts as a JOI with instructions until the viewer or fan finishes once, then round 2 with a BJ scene until they finish, say, in my mouth for the visual aspect of it, and then finally a round 3 in the same video using a realistic toy on myself for the third finish. In contrast, the naughty video would be something like me in black lingerie for a more dom type atmosphere or attitude. And it would take them through the same act sexually, except with a come and denial element to it. So a JOI that teases and edges them, a BJ where I keep stopping and talking down to them, and then finally a scene at the end where I come in the end of the video with my toy of choice, but tell them that they're not allowed to or have to clean up afterwards. Once you have both your nice and naughty videos filmed, you distribute them strategically across your different platforms. For example, On my fan site specifically, I would send out a mass message of the nice video that's locked in a PPV for a certain price to reward subscribers who have Renew turned on. And then I include a caption similar to something along these lines. Because you have Renew turned on, you've landed on the nice list this year. Only the lucky and loyal few are getting access to this nice list video, and you are one of them. Nice guys don't finish last around here. In fact, it's quite the contrary. They finish 3 times. Because you've graciously stayed subscribed month after month, I am in an especially giving mood. Unlock this clip to see just how generous I'm feeling. This will increase unlocks because the content seems more rare and is only specifically available to certain fans as a reward for certain behavior. Not only will it get unlocks, but it's going to teach fans that keeping Rebuild turned on matters on your page and it's valued and taken note of, hopefully increasing more Renew on subscribers in the future. The strategy doesn't only make you money in the short term by monetizing content in locked PPV DMs, but it's also going to help increase retention on your page as a whole, which is good for your business as a whole. Now, how do we implement the naughty list video in PPV DMs? We do something similar, except the inverse. We mass message the naughty list video to fans who have Renew turned off and to expired fans. Remember, the only way to mass message expired fans is if you've already followed them back. This is why it's important to follow back or subscribe back for free to all of your fans. Because once they expire off of your page, you can mass message your following list of fans while excluding your active fans list, meaning that that mass message only goes to expired subscribers. So what do we include to our Renew off and expired fans caption when we send them the naughty list mass message with the video to unlock? Well, here is what I would use. If you're seeing this, it's because you've landed on the naughty list this year. Only naughty list fans are getting access to this video. And the only way you could have ended up on the naughty list is if you've expired off my page or your Renew is turned off and you're about to. Here, naughty boys get punished the best way I know how, with endless teasing and edging until finally you're forced to watch me come and clean up the mess. Unlock this video to receive your punishment. If you unlock this video, accept your punishment, and either resubscribe or turn Rebuild back on, it'll land you back on my nice list. And trust me, the nice list video will have you coming 3 times at least. So again, you're going to notice that I'm using this FOMO strategy to let the fan know that this video is rare and they are only seeing it for a specific reason. We're using the call to action that engages them and ideally increases the unlock rate. But more importantly, we're letting them know that there's an additional video waiting for them if they unlock this first one and resub or turn Renew back on. This should entice the expired users to resubscribe or the users who have Rebuild turned off to turn it on. Ideally, this is going to increase the lifetime value of them as a customer on your fan page. And when the increased value of them across the fan page is longer, that means that they're spending more money and increasing your earnings over time. Now, how do we use these videos to our advantage outside of DMs? Well, if you want to use the DMs approach, which is my personal favorite for naughty and nice list, you can also switch it up by having an actual naughty and nice list on your fan site feed. So this is going to be a good approach if you're also running the 12 days of Christmas strategy in your DMs so that you're not doing way too much in DMs. So if you use the 12 days of Christmas in DMs, I would use this alternative approach for the naughty and nice list. If you want to implement the naughty and nice list on your fan site feed, you're going to simply create a post and pin it to your feed that asks fans which list they want to be on or both, and then have them tip the post. Tell them that everyone who tips the post will get their naughty or nice video to their inbox on Christmas Day, which of course you can schedule. So for example, this is what my naughty and nice list pinned post on my fan site feed would read. I'm making a list, checking it twice, and I'm going to expose myself to who's naughty or nice. Tip this post $15 to get yourself on the nice list, and you'll see me add your @username under the nice list section of this post. Tip $14 to get yourself on the naughty list, and you'll see me add your @username under the naughty list section of this post. Think you can handle both? I'm not sure, but you can tip $29 to get on both lists and receive both videos. You can no longer join the naughty or nice list after December 22nd, so don't wait until the last minute. The naughty and nice list videos will hit your inbox Christmas morning as my creamy little treat to you. The benefit, at least on OnlyFans, of tagging the users in the post itself is a form of social proof that you can leverage, essentially highlighting or shouting out fans who perform the behavior that you want to reinforce. The social proof will then encourage more fans to follow suit by growing your tips in the process. Like I said, this is a great way to implement the nice and naughty list strategy if you're already doing the 12 days of Christmas in PPV DM. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I utilize this in my clip store or on a sexting platform? Well, you can post both the naughty and nice videos to your clip store, and in the description, tell fans whichever video they purchase is the list that they are on this Christmas. You can also do the same thing in a mass message or content unlock for fans on your sexting site as well. And of course, you can ask fans to tip to join a naughty or nice list during a live cam show or on a video call. The possibilities are endless. You just have to think creatively on how you want to incorporate them. This brings us to our final holiday strategy that I want to cover, which is the Secret Santa gift exchange. Gift giving is a central part of the holiday season, and you can harness this tradition to your advantage. Organize a Secret Santa event with your fan site via DMs. Encourage fan-to-fan gifting and reap the rewards as your content becomes the gift that keeps on giving. Here's how you do this. Send out a mass message to fans explaining to them that the holiday is for giving and that you want to give them the opportunity to gift a stranger either a 1-month subscription to your fan site or a single video for free. For me specifically, my fan site is $25 a month, and the average video I send out is about $15. So in this mass message, I would explain that if they, an active subscriber, wanted to gift a stranger either a 30-day subscription or a video, they would have to tip either that $25 amount for the subscription or that $15 amount for that video. Once that active user has done this and tipped, I would either create a 30-day free trial link for 1-month subscription to give to an expired fan, or send an expired fan a free video explaining that it was a Christmas gift from a current subscriber. I would do this and keep track of it with each fan's generosity by adding them to a pinned feed post and @username tagging them and showing who they gifted to and their @username publicly in the feed post. Again, this social proof will encourage more fans to participate, and the expired fan who receives the gift can then comment on that post and thank the fan who gifted it to them themselves. You can even take this a step further if you wanted by expanding it to your Twitter, giving the free 30-day trial gifts to people who have never been on your fan site at all. If you wanted to get fans engaged on this, you could tweet something like, "Today, X fan," at tagging them, of course, on Twitter, "is playing Secret Santa on my OnlyFans and gifting a 1-month subscription to a lucky follower. Comment below if you'd like to be the fan that receives their generous gift, and if chosen, I'll DM you the free trial link." This again creates social proof, but on your social media, that will amplify engagement, reach new timelines, and increase your visibility throughout December. The benefit of this Secret Santa tactic is obvious because, again, it brings new or expired fans to your page who may appreciate the sense of community and generosity, hopefully staying and starting to spend. Even if they don't, even if they were always a freeloader and they will always be a freeloader, you monetized an active fan to spend on something without having to create any new content whatsoever. Essentially, monetizing goodwill. The easiest way to increase earnings this December without having to create any additional content at all. Seems like a Christmas miracle, right? These holiday strategies are more than just a festive touch. They're powerful tools to engage your audience, boost your income, and spread holiday joy. And yes, I spelled that J-O-Y. Amongst your fans. Hopefully, you take what you've learned here today and then dive into the details to make this holiday season the most profitable one for you yet. Now, as we begin to wrap up this phase, I'd love to invite anyone listening who has any more questions to please feel free to request and come up and speak at this time. If you have suggestions, you can also come up to speak as well. Just share your insights with the rest of the CEO squad who's listening in. In the meantime, while people come up and request to speak, I want to mention that we have a lot of great courses coming out soon over on our YouTube channel this December. Again, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so and make sure your notifications are turned on so that you never miss a new course. We've gotten a ton of great feedback about our most recent course around how to edit on CapCut. So if you haven't seen that, I definitely suggest you head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SWCEO, and check that out. As always, huge thank you to everyone who is subscribed to SWCEO's Telegram bot. If you haven't already heard, SWCEO released a Telegram bot that essentially sends you daily adult content inspiration and all the captions you need for your feed, PPV locked messages, clip stores, etc. The ideas are researched to be trendy and highly desirable for what fans are currently seeking, and the captions are optimized with calls to action so that you can increase your earning and lock potential with each caption. The Telegram bot pushes your daily dose of inspiration to your phone every day around 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. so that you no longer have to waste your time researching, planning, or coming up with content ideas or captions. The bot takes care of all of it. If you're not an active Telegram user, we do have PDF versions of the content inspo and captions that you can now get right on SWCEO.com/shop. We recently launched our store website with PDF downloads of the same content inspo and captions featured in our Telegram bot. We also have additional downloads available there, like the Unlock Sales Scripts or Sales Objection Scripts to help you close the deal with fans and PPVs. If you want to get a taste of what we offer without spending a dime, there's completely free PDF downloads waiting there for you as well. There's 15 free solo content ideas and captions available there, as well as a free scene planner download that you can go ahead and capitalize on right now without spending a penny. So again, head over to SWCEO.com/shop after the space to claim those if you're interested. I want to take this opportunity one last time and remind you all that are listening about SWR Data, my other company, in case you're not yet familiar. SWR Data is on a mission to survey adult creators like you because we want to hear your feedback about challenges you face and how the adult industry can better serve your needs. Our goal is to collect your experience, opinions, and observations from the current state of the adult industry, and then use this data to advocate for the necessary changes to make it a better place for us, the creators. The reality is, a lot of the people in power have never been creators and simply don't have the lens to know what our needs are. SWR Data is that lens. However, I can't do this alone. I genuinely need your help. So for that reason, we're inviting any creator who's willing to participate in our qualifying survey, which helps us understand your expertise as an adult creator. By taking the survey, you can then start participating in future paid surveys with our ultimate aim for the CEO squad to have an additional stream of income through SWR Data surveys alone. Your experience as a creator is valuable, and we think it's time that you start getting paid for it. This is a collective effort, so if you're interested in participating and getting paid for future surveys, let us know you're interested, and we will DM you the qualifying survey link so that you can join us in this mission. Lastly, and most importantly, I do want to emphasize that everything we put out here on SWR CEO, we put out for free because we believe in this idea that the more financially successful creators are, the more resources we'll have as a community to do things like lobby Congress, impact policy, organize, and more. So if you find value in the content you heard here today or the tweets you've engaged with, please, please, please consider sharing it to make this journey easier for your own adult creator friends. Our only ask is that you retweet our stuff so we can get in front of as many people as humanly possible. So thank you so much in advance. It looks like we have no one that wants to come up and speak today, which is totally fine. Hopefully you guys are overwhelmed with information in general and just thriving on that alone. So I guess that's going to bring us to the end of today's space. Huge thank you to everyone who joined in. Remember that all of these spaces are turned into blog posts and available over on SWCEO.com a few days after the space. So just head over there to revisit any of these ideas that we talked about in today's episode. Thank you again for joining me today, CEO Squad, and I will see you 1 week from now. It would be absolutely incredible if you rated this podcast 5 stars and left a little review. We want to get this podcast to as many adult creators as possible, and you taking a second to leave a couple stars and a review really helps us do that. Thanks so much. Assembly 4 are a collective of sex workers and technologists working to bring the overall cost of advertising down for sex workers through their ad platform Tryst.link. Educate clients through the Good Client Guide, and much more. Assembly 4 caters to all genders and demographics and raises funds for organizations to fight for sex workers' rights, the decriminalization of sex work, and against exploitation in the sex industry. Learn more at the website assembly4.com for the word, not the number.